Stop before you scroll. What if most of your struggle isn't because you're lazy, unlucky, or behind, but because you're playing the wrong game? Here's the uncomfortable truth. In 2026, the rules of life quietly change. The people who seem ahead didn't become smarter. They stopped wasting mental energy. That's it. Most people wake up already tired, not physically, mentally. Their brain is overloaded before breakfast. Notifications, opinions, news, regret, comparison. The human brain was never designed for this much input. And when your brain is overloaded, it chooses comfort over progress. That's why motivation feels unreliable. It's not broken, it's protecting you. Leveling up your life doesn't start with discipline, it starts with subtraction. High performers don't do more, they do less, but better. They remove friction from good habits and add friction to bad ones. For example, a man who wanted to stop doom scrolling didn't rely on willpower. He logged out of every app daily. The extra 15 seconds of friction was enough to break the habit. Psychology calls this environmental design. Your behavior follows your environment, not your goals. Here's the shift that feels like cheating. Stop trying to fix yourself. Instead, design a life where the right actions are automatic. When your environment is aligned, progress becomes boring, and boring is powerful. Boring means consistent, and consistency beats intensity every time. In 2026, the real advantage isn't talent, it's clarity. People who win aren't rushing. They're calm, focused, intentional. They look slower, but they're unstoppable. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. Most self-improvement advice fails for one reason. It starts with action instead of identity. Humans don't change because of information. They change because of who they believe they are. Think about this. If you believe I'm bad with money, every budgeting system will eventually fail. If you believe I'm not disciplined, every routine will collapse. Your brain is loyal to your identity. It will sabotage anything that threatens it. This is called cognitive consistency. The mind would rather stay familiar than improve. Leveling up your life starts with one quiet decision, choosing a new identity and proving it with small wins. Not big promises, small evidence. A woman who wanted to become confident didn't start public speaking. She started by standing straighter when she walked. Her brain noticed. I act like a confident person. Identity updated, behavior followed. This is why tiny habits feel powerful. They're not about results. They're about self-trust. Every small promise you keep sends a signal. I am someone who follows through. Over time, that signal compounds. Confidence isn't loud. It's built privately. High-level people don't ask, what should I do? They ask, who must I become? A person who trains doesn't debate workouts. A focused person doesn't argue with distractions. They've already decided who they are. Decision fatigue disappears. Life feels lighter. In 2026, the fastest way to level up isn't chasing motivation. It's upgrading your self-image. When identity changes, habits change automatically. And when habits change, your entire life follows, quietly, steadily, permanently. Focus is the new intelligence. In a world where everyone is distracted, the person who can concentrate for 60 uninterrupted minutes has a superpower. Your brain treats distraction like sugar. It feels good now, but it destroys long-term performance. Every time you switch tasks, your brain pays a cost. Energy drops, stress rises. This is called attention residue. Even after you stop scrolling, part of your mind is still there. That's why you feel busy but unproductive. High performers protect their attention like money. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on rules. One entrepreneur checks email only twice a day, not because email is bad, but because uncontrolled access destroys deep work. His income didn't increase because he worked more. It increased because he worked deeper. Here's a powerful reframe. Your phone isn't stealing your time. It's training your brain to avoid discomfort. Real growth feels uncomfortable. Focus feels uncomfortable at first. Your brain wants escape. But if you stay just a little longer, something shifts. Clarity appears. Time slows down. You enter flow. Flow is where learning accelerates. Skills compound. Confidence grows. And once you taste it, shallow distractions lose their grip. To level up in 2026, You don't need more hacks. You need fewer interruptions. Silence isn't empty. It's where your best thinking lives. Schedule focus like an appointment. Defend it without guilt. The world rewards those who can sit with difficulty while others run from it. This is where average lives quietly split from exceptional ones. Your life is shaped less by events and more by how you interpret them. Two people can face the same problem. One grows stronger, the other collapses. The difference is emotional regulation. Most adults were never taught how to process emotions, so they suppress them, distract from them, or react impulsively. But emotions don't disappear. They leak into decisions, relationships, self-sabotage. Psychology shows that naming an emotion reduces its intensity. Simply saying, "I feel anxious," activates the rational part of the brain. The emotion loses control. This is called affect labeling. It's simple but powerful. High-level individuals aren't emotionless. They're emotionally skilled. They pause before reacting. They create space between stimulus and response. That pause is freedom. A real example: a manager who used to explode under stress learned to delay responses by 10 minutes. No emails, no texts, just breathing. Within weeks, his reputation changed. People felt safer around him. Opportunities followed. Emotional control is social power. In 2026, resilience isn't about being tough. It's about being flexible. Calm people see options. Reactive people see threats. Your nervous system decides your future more than your IQ. Build inner stability. Sleep well. Move your body. Reduce chaos. These aren't luxuries. They're performance tools. When your inner world is calm, the outer world becomes manageable. This is how you stay steady while others burn out. Most people sacrifice their future for comfort today. High performers do the opposite. They make small sacrifices now to buy freedom later. This is called delayed gratification, and it predicts success better than talent or luck. But here's the secret. They don't rely on willpower. They make the future feel real. They visualize consequences. If I don't train today, how will I feel in 5 years? If I stay in this job out of fear, what does my life look like at 40? The brain responds to vivid futures, not abstract goals. Leveling up your entire life isn't about one massive change. It's about aligning your daily actions with the person you respect. Respect is more powerful than motivation. You don't need to love every habit. You just need to respect yourself for keeping it. In 2026, success looks quieter. Fewer posts, fewer explanations, more progress. The people winning aren't loud. They're consistent. They're patient. They're playing a long game while others chase shortcuts. This isn't about perfection. It's about direction. Small, correct steps repeated daily will outperform bursts of effort every time. So here's the question that matters. If your daily habits stayed exactly the same for the next 5 years, would you be proud of where they take you?